J.C. Coleman, the offset tailback, and he'll get the carry. Looking for space to cut back, picks up a couple. Both of these teams a similar start
all year.
Coleman again up the middle, trying to burrow his way out to the 44-yard line. Up now at their own 20. Michael Brewer will give to J.C. Coleman. Gets the left edge, out across the 30. Coleman cuts back at the 45 and into Cincinnati territory and shot.
Wyatt Teller, the left guard, leading around the corner, chops him down. That's Mike Tyson. All of a sudden, it's down the sideline. If you have an offensive line that has struggled, you go wide. You run. Feels as good as he has all year long because he's had that time off.
Coleman trying to get in and can't deny it at the 1-yard line. That the ball was over the line. They'll run it again, and no doubt about that one. Touchdown Tech. And Paul, now they've moved Caleb Ferris from right guard to center and moved Augie Conti from right tackle to right guard and hand for 75 yards in that first half. They'll keep it on the ground with Coleman. Nice cutback and lowers the helmet, gets out across the 30.
To the defense, Scott Leffler would like to see him stay on his feet, quit taking the amount of hits because he's healthy now.
Here, now back and playing today. Coleman 9 carries, 61 yards, and he'll add to it here. The stiff arm run by Coleman to get him close to 100 on the day.
Yeah, you talked about these teams not having a lot of rushing yards in the first half, but both teams have a running back.
They'll stay with Coleman, jumping over a tackler. Terrell Herback. Brewer looking left the whole way, throwing for his big tight end in the end zone. The offense and defense both scoring here in the third quarter, and J.C. Coleman getting it done on the ground out across the 10. You got it. Well, you could set up all 3 TVs going in your man and woman class.
That must be your house when you got 3 TVs. It was 30 seconds left at the end of the first half, and Virginia Tech gets a 46-yard kick return. All of a sudden,
Coleman again off the left side. Recoveries for touchdowns, and it may be an afternoon where the defense will have to provide some sort of spark to help the offense. Bill will give to Coleman once again. Maybe picked up one more. What a whole different story here in this second half with their ability to run it. And got some help from their defense. J.C. Coleman, big second half for him, and a big pop right at the line of scrimmage in the third quarter, and it's made all the difference. Here goes Coleman again inside the 15. 38 yards on 20 carries with the 1 touchdown. Delray Scott of Maryland had 200 here in the Military Bowl in 2010. A game up in the press box. He was sidelined by a blocked artery for a game in 1989 as Coleman is wrapped up and taken down by Jarrell Jordan. Today, he'll get the call. Out to the 29-yard line.
Beth, who gets this win? We talked about Coach Frank Beamer because he's been the coach for the past few weeks, and they've come out and played very good football.
Frank Beamer had throat surgery in early December. Beamer just joined the team yesterday here in Washington, D.C. / Annapolis. Maybe they'll give it to the whole coaching staff. They were the underdogs coming in here against a red-hot Cincinnati team. As Coleman gets the first down, and deservedly so, the player of the game. Today's Capital One player of the game, J.C. Coleman, with his season high 25 carries, 156 yards. Big turnaround in this second half when they started